So we've come a little bit further up the coast to Trouville and we're hunting for fossils in the black rocks, or the Roche Noire. So this stretch of coastline takes us past Hennequeville and Villerville. There's about 4 kilometres of beaches to have a look through. We're expecting Kimmeridge fossils here, which are a little bit younger than those at Rashnoir, a bit further down the coast. So that's things like Pictonia, possibly Parasphinx. But yeah, it's the first time we've been here, so should be an interesting trip along the coastline, and we're just going to keep our eyes open and hopefully we'll spot something good. So there's not much information about the beach here at Roche Noire online. It's a little bit lesser well known than Rashnoir down the coast a little bit, but there's every chance we'll find something. So yeah, let's have a wander and see if we can find some fossils. Hennequeville, probably really didn't do that pronunciation justice, but there you go. So headed over there.
Silence the H's, Matt. Silence the H's.
Hennequeville. Yes, it works. Hennequeville. Yeah, silently hit that. Excellent. Top tip there. Yeah. So heading towards those rocks. We'll look at the Kimmeridge strata, hopefully, if there's any there. And I thought it was alive. It's not alive. It's not alive, but it's a double. It's dead. Loads of these. We had loads of these. Well, I didn't have any of these last night, actually.
No, we didn't.
We had seafood feast, but none of these, which I'm quite disappointed at, but never mind. These are so plentiful. Right, let's go find some fossils. Yeah, we're on the other side of the channel, so that's a World War II bunker from the German side. I wonder if they built them any better than ours. I don't know if this was involved in the D-Day landings or not. I don't have any histoire, although I might look it up later. I'm guessing that's tumbled down from the hillside.
I'll tell you what, when you look at the German bunkers compared to the remains of ours,
I was just saying,
a good job that ours never got tested, isn't it?
I was just going to say, are ours any stronger? And I don't think they are, because they look well thick. I mean, they're obviously prepared for imminent invasion. Look at that! Oh, look at that turret! Wow, that would have been a machine gun turret, wouldn't it? Surely, with look at that
wide arc of fire, that isn't it?
That is bonkers. Imagine having to face that down.
Next to it, Matt, for a scale.
Oh, lovely Jurassic waterfall coming down the side of the cliff there. Yeah, looking pretty good. We've done the first section. I think we've got this this bit to negotiate. I think it's up and over. I think that's what I'm going to try and do, and hopefully we'll be into the good stuff. We'll see. Whoop. Or maybe not. Another way down. Yeah. Right, so 3 kilometres of coastline to explore. Let's hope we find some good stuff. Yeah, some big blocks of, I think it's Myophorella. On this one, that looks like a gastropod to me. Interesting, so I'm going to give that a little tap. Just have a look, see if there's out in there. This will come off nice and easy. Yeah, so definitely still in there. Looks like some of it's decalcified, so might just be a bit of a stone centre, who knows. Still going in there. an awkward one to get off this. It's in there. Yeah. Interesting. Worth having another bash of that block. See what else is in there. I just picked this up. That looks like it might be a gastropod. Looks like it might be a gastropod. Oh. Ammonite there. Look at that. Well. Popped off. No idea what it is. Plenty to look at. A couple of ammonite finds so far. The gastropod turned out to not be all there, unfortunately. It was probably a Nautilus, but only half the world was preserved in some horrible material. But yeah, the stuff here, still not quite got the eye in for the right rock yet though. So yeah, lots of shelly material. Hoping to find a nice big keel poking out of something, and then we'll know what rock to look for. To me it looks like it's being bashed. Maybe not. Oh, we found one. Saw that there and thought, what's that? But then, on the other side, there's a big keel. Look at that. Oh, beauty. But, unfortunately, looking at that, it's not preserved. So that's interesting. It's a bit of a rock platform. That looks to me like the remains of a Nautilus. And that may be a gastropod or something. That's interesting stuff. Right down at beach level. There's not much of this exposed, so maybe we'll see a bit more as we go along. Yeah. A very worn gastropod. the plage de Grand Bec and Le Havre in the misty distance. So yeah, the sandstone's dipping down. It's getting lower. So I reckon on that point might be where we get the Kimmeridge meeting the beach. So some lovely steps to get down. God knows where from. Another German bunker on the beach somewhere over there. Bit of a perispicted platform. What have you seen?
Well, someone's obviously hit it as well, which was I've lost it now. Yeah.
Well, a little bit of calcite.
Well, no, that's someone's bashed that. Yeah. Is that a bit of body chamber? Can I borrow a pointer?
Yeah, give it a go.
Well, I'm just curious.
We shall see you in action.
I'd be amazed if it isn't.
Oh, yeah, it's going. It's going.
Well, let's see if it even
come out. Oh no, nothing.
Mind you, looking at that stone, it's slightly better quality than it looks from this.
Yeah, it is.
Was that even a body chamber?
I think that is just a
Was it an
Pseudo.
outer whirl, or is it? No, it
It's
wasn't.
a pseudo fossil in it, I think. It's just the way it's gone. But it does look quite decent material.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Oh right, this is the Kimmeridge just stuff.
Ah, gastropodo! Oh god, stuck. Ah, look at that. 2 little gastropods. Maybe 3 little gastropods.
It's a nice little block, that.
Yeah, might
It's
just
not bad, is it?
knock that little bit off. Should be quite nice. 1, 2, 3. So yeah.
See you then.
So yeah, this gastropod here, it broke, and there's a little ammonite. Probably a Ricinia type thing. Who knows? Yeah, that's worth taking. See what we can do with it. Oh well, Mr. May's done it again. And you know what? You've brought the tiniest bag in the world.
Yeah.
Look, look at this tiny little bag, and look at this ginormous Nautilus. I mean, it's probably going round, isn't it? Ginormous Nautilus. Good luck, mate. See you later. Furthest point on the beach. Okay, so heading back, and yeah, not too many finds in the bag. What we have seemed to have found is some nice gastropods between us. Big Nautilus, but we left that. So yeah, it's too big. Probably not that well preserved. And yeah, a couple of little ammonites between us. So not a blank for anybody, but yeah, pretty tough. We didn't really find what we're looking for, but I think conditions, like everywhere on the coast recently, have been quite calm, been quite dry. So yeah, imagine coming back in winter, probably a lot more productive. So still, good luck. To see some nice bits and pieces. So yeah, heading back to the car, and we'll look at maybe doing the location. I think we might go back to Villiers-sur-Mer and maybe have another little look at the Callovian. Now it's low tide, so we probably have a bit of time on there for a couple of hours. Let's see. Right, back soon. So, having a look at the World War II memorials. Good old anti-aircraft gun, do you reckon? Anti-aircraft, maybe? What's it say there? No, good old bridge, that. In the first minutes of the 6th of June 1944, glider-borne troops of the 6th Airborne Division captured the bridge, which was on this site over the Caen Canal. It was one of the first objectives of the Allied landings in Normandy. The bridge was renamed Pegasus Bridge after the emblem of the British Airborne Forces. So yeah, this is capture of the Canal and Orne bridges. So basically, the British and Canadians landed 3 of these to capture a bridge, 2 bridges, gliders, no power, and they landed within 50 yards of the bridge, all 3 of them. Absolutely in the dark at midnight. Yeah, these gliders were made of wood. Brigadier James Hill. Yeah, what an amazing place. Again, really important we keep these places forever. Just to remind us what horror World War II was, and the brave soldiers, men and women, that preserved our freedom. Oh, this is really turning out to be a gastropod holiday. A little Pleurotum area. Really nice, these, actually. A bit full of clay still. When it's cleaned up, it'll be lovely. Yeah, we've just come back to the Rashnoir for a little bit. Not much in the Kimmeridge. We'll see if we can find a few more little bits. Plenty of stuff coming out, but it's all very poorly preserved. So, yeah, Yep. Focus. There we go. So that's about it for this episode. Not too many more finds at Villiers-sur-Mer. Unfortunately, the tide and weather conditions were fantastic for being on holiday, but not great for fossil hunting. But we had some good finds between us, and it was great to go to a new place. So stay tuned for the next episode. That's going to be in a Pliensbachian and Toarcian quarry, and there are absolutely loads of finds from there. I'll leave you with this last bit of footage from our trip to Paleospace at Villiers-sur-Mer, and hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now. So this is really useful for people who go to Gristhorpe area, because this is all the species that, or some of the species that you might find. So it's really good how they've displayed the microconch and macroconch together. So so when we get down here, these large cad-like things are actually Quenstidosaurus pre-lamberti, I think. Yeah, so these are Quenstidosaurus pre-lamberti, which I think is what we find at Gristhorpe, but much worsely preserved. Yeah, pretty sure that's what they are. And then sort of the thinner ones as well, which number 7. They're Pachyceras. Pachyceras. So yeah, and we obviously find the Uaspidosaurus at Gristhorpe as well. So yeah, so definitely there's 3 different species here of Uaspidosaurus. So yeah, definitely we find those at Gristhorpe, and yeah, definitely I've got one of those. I think I know what it is now then. So yeah, Quenstidosaurus. So hopefully we'd find a few more of these. So the Cosmoceras are a bit absent. I don't really see those very often. And that's an absolutely lovely one. But yeah, very nicely displayed. And this is also the location of the prime meridian. So it also goes through Tunstall on the coast near Hull, on the Holderness coast. But yeah, the Greenwich Meridian. Pretty cool. Doesn't it spin? Oh, it just lights up. There we go. So that's a bit bright, but as we can see, it goes through Britain. Well, you can't really see actually. There's Britain there, so yeah, straight through Britain on that bit of coast.
I wonder whether this is some rostrum. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you find anything that's
Ophthalmosaurus. Some big teeth. You would not have wanted to have been swimming in the Jurassic Sea with those things about.